We need to understand that China is our enemy numero uno. That's for sure. But I don't want to sacrifice domestic, peace and tranquility for better international trade warfare with China. Meaning, okay, Trump maybe be better on China, but will he help bridge the gap domestically? I've been pretty outspoken that I hope in 2024, DeSantis is at the head of the ticket, Trump doesn't run, and we can get a young, energetic, charismatic, strong leader in the White House. As someone who has voted for Biden, I would 100% vote for someone like DeSantis. And my fear is Trump will do the same old rebel-rousing, play to his base, beat Biden. There's people that I don't think this will happen. They are convinced. I had an argument with a family member of mine. They're like, if Trump gets elected, every single Democrat is going to jail. I go, what are you talking about, dude?
It's not going to happen.
I go, that's insane.
Not gonna happen.
He goes, it's going to happen. And I'm arguing craziness. But this is why what Trump has done, the divisiveness side of things.
Yeah.
So will I give Trump credit for how he's handled China? For sure. Has he made mistakes with that?
Yeah.
Possibly as well. But I don't want to sacrifice domestic peace for going after China.
But sometimes you have to. Let me explain. I had a meeting with a bunch of our guys, corporate executives in Dallas. That's when I was in Dallas. We had our annual carrier meeting. And I got up and I said, what's one of my biggest concerns about hiring wholesalers or hiring executives from the insurance industry that have been around for 20, 30 years, or just executives, period, that have a nice resume. I said, what's my biggest concern? Everybody's like, what's your biggest concern? I said, they're professional hide-and-go-seek champions. Well, what do you mean? I said, wholesalers are the best at acting like they're working hard, but they're not. I said, executives have figured out the formula, how to use a system to not work their best. Most executives that you hire today, their best years are behind them. The challenge you have is hiring an executive that's still in the hunt, that's got so much pride, that wants to get in and get the job done. Most people just want to come in and send a nice email, send a nice report, show some numbers, brag about it, and come ask for a raise and get their bonus. That's all they want to do, with the lowest amount of energy output to put into it. That's the DNA of most executive you hire. I hate this. And by the way, that's 80% of them. Okay, 80%.
And you've hired dozens and dozens and dozens of executives.
Yeah, I've hired many of them. And you'll never know until you hire them, you work with them for 6 months to say, this guy's way too political. Oh my gosh, he's just playing the politics game to get everybody on this side. This guy's a worker. This guy's a freaking beast. This guy's going to get the job done. That guy's just doing enough job to get the commission, and that's it. They're going to go home. That person's sick every single week. Something's going on every single week. They need 2 days off, 3 days off, 4 days off. And it's ongoing, right? They've learned how to play these cards. Somebody taught them these bad habits. Someone taught them these bad habits. What's the point? Here's the point. Sometimes you need a son of a bitch to get the job done. Sometimes you need a BMF. The other day I got a text from a guy saying, I'm here with Dan Fry. I think Dan Fry. I don't know if you remember Dan Fry, the UFC guy that used to fight. Is that his name, Dan Fry, F-R-Y-E? If you've ever seen this infamous fight between the two giants, he's fighting a Chinese monstrous Don Fry. Can you pull up his picture so people know who he is? I don't know if you know who this guy is.
No.
If you follow UFC back in the days, like 15 years ago, this guy was a guy that was probably one of the most feared men.
Look at that stash.
No,
yeah,
go
I've seen
to
that
his
before.
picture.
Look at this guy.
That guy. Monster is who he was, right? He sends me a message with this guy. Oh, he was on Rogan recently.
David, that guy's giving you a run for your money for the mustache.
Dude, he looks like Tom Selleck.
Yeah, he does look like Tom. He looks like Tom Selleck times 3. He looks like he ate 3 Tom Selleck.
Looks like Bomb Selleck.
I used to look just like that.
Yeah, we totally believe you. We totally believe you. But, sends me a message saying, hey, I'm hanging out with this guy for Christmas. You know what I said to him? I said, that's a qualified BMF.
Yeah.
Okay? And you know how Masvidal won the BMF? Baddest mother, effer, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. America kind of needs a BMF as a president today. As much as everybody said, we need somebody that's non-controversial. I need somebody like Joe Biden. Look how much more our life are peaceful. Look how much more we're at peace right now. So if you enjoyed this little short segment from the podcast that we did, here's another short segment to watch. Or if you want to see the entire podcast, click over here. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.